se formó. La música con variedad te tocamos desde salsa hasta reggaetón. Un vacilón, este es el show de la mañana en el tapón. Son un bombón, tírame remix, let's go. Esto es el show de la mañana, el show. Esto es el show de la mañana, el show. Esto es el show de la mañana, el show. Esto es el show de la mañana, el show.
Este es el show de la mañana con Elio,
Esther
y Mafer. Este es el show de la mañana, el show.
Ya regresamos.
Ya estamos de regreso.
Así mismo es. Señoras y señores, este servidor Elio Piedra.
Mafer.
Óigame. Tu Fiesta Radio. Esta es la última hora del show de la mañana, and we are super excited because we have a special guest that we want to welcome to our morning show. Let me tell you, you please get pencil and paper to take notes to learn
Yes.
more about this, because it's very, very important. It's a wonderful program that has been taking place for 4 years, I understand.
And especially those fiesteros who have kids, you know,
Yep.
that we have a lot of audience with kids in this age that we're going to
And
talk
also
about.
business owners, organizations that they are looking to support these type of programs. This is your opportunity. And to talk more about that, directly from Goodwill, we have our friends Sade, welcome, and Marla, right?
Yes.
Awesome. Welcome. How you guys doing this morning?
Doing pretty good.
All right.
We're happy to have you guys.
We're excited to be here.
Awesome. So let's dive into this conversation, because there is a lot to talk about this program. So what is the Teens Work program, and what is the main goal of the program?
Okay. Teens Work Alachua is a collaboration between the Children's Trust of Alachua County and Goodwill Industries of North Florida. Our aim is to create a talent pipeline between youth and local employers right here in Alachua County.
Also, so basically, this is for I would say teens or teenagers that they are looking to work, and also businesses or organizations that they are looking to give, support this program. And my question here is, like, how can businesses, right, local businesses could support this program?
Local businesses can support this program by completing an interest form on our website. So you could sign up to partner with us as a work site. This program serves all of Alachua County, so we're looking for businesses all over the county. The program also aims to put students to work in their local communities and expose them to career fields that they're interested in. So we invite all business owners, no matter the industry, to apply, because we want to be able to expose our students to a wide array of opportunities.
That's
Love it.
awesome.
And I feel like every student or the youth, they have different expertise, different things that they want to dive in and get an experience and see how it works. It's like going to school. One thing is like getting information in the classroom, and the other thing is putting hands into the profession that you are aspiring, right? So it's good from both sides, like the youth and the business as well. They're getting some help, and they're allowing the youth to have that experience.
Absolutely.
Very nice. We just got a comment from Jackie in the audience saying, what a coincidence. We just applied for Sammy recently.
Oh, nice.
So this mom just applied.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Because what I'm seeing here is through the website, you could apply for the business, you as a business person, and also as an intern, like the student internship.
That's
you guys
correct.
have both forms in here.
That's awesome. And just to clarify, we're talking right now, we are conversating with Goodwill, right? No Children's Trust of Alachua County, so we don't get confused, because I was also confused. Wanted to make the clarification that you guys are actually partnering with Children's Trust of Alachua County in this initiative that I understand is not the first time you do, right?
Correct.
How long you guys been working with Children's Trust?
We've been working with them since 2022.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
3 years.
Exactly. So this mom is actually sharing with us that her son applied for her son for a part-time job for teens. So basically through the program, and that's how you help, because throughout the entire summer, or partially also, the teens are busy, and you are stress-free money in that matter, and also some businesses are getting help, as Mafra was saying.
Así es. And the process to apply, I'll say, is very simple. Like the website have everything laid out very easy to reach and to complete. And also the requirements, sometimes when teens or parents want to apply for this type of thing, it's such a process that sometimes that stops the parents and the teen. The parent is the one who's gonna do it. And this one is very simple to apply. You just complete the form, and you just have to reside in Alachua County to be enrolled in a general school, in Alachua County Public School, or in a GED program, or something equivalent to a high school program, and be between 14 and 18 years old. Easy peasy, cover girl.
Very nice. And talking about that, what's the fastest way to enroll in the program?
Yeah, just go to that website. It's goodwillnorthfl.org, and there's an education programs tab, and someone can click on that and drop down to the Teens Work Alachua page. And there, students and businesses can go ahead and fill out an application. And then one of our job coaches will reach out shortly to provide them with information on the next steps. And for students, they come in for an onboarding process. So just like when we all get jobs as adults, we have to come in and fill out all the HR paperwork and things. But we understand it's their first time doing it for a lot of them. So it's really a process where we walk them through all of it and sit with them, make sure they understand what they're filling out, and really get them acquainted with what it's like to start a job.
Nice. Quick question. Since we're talking about youth, like young people under, they're not legally right now, but do they have to be with their parents? Do they have to have a consent sign for their parents? Like, what's the process regarding that?
Yeah, that's a great question. So we do have parents come into that process and sign some forms. If the student's 18, then they can sign things on their own.
Okay.
Do you guys have any type of inspection process? Like you go to these jobs to make sure the kids is safe? What's the type of environment that you breathe? Because some places they can have a different energy than others. How is the process of inspection, if any?
We absolutely have a process of inspection. So our job coaches are in the process right now of completing safety checks for the businesses that have already signed up. We'll continue this until our program starts, but during the safety check, we will meet with the supervisors who will be overseeing the students. We'll go over the job duties. We'll make sure that they have, equipment to fire extinguishers and safe first aid kits and just everything that we know our students need to be safe and productive at work. But yeah, we do a thorough vetting process to make sure it's a safe environment for our students.
That's very nice. I would like to translate that porque estamos hablando ahora mismo acá con personal de Goodwill. Ellos colaboran con Children's Trust de Alachua County y básicamente es un programa para darle la oportunidad a los adolescentes de trabajar con negocios locales u otras organizaciones donde también las organizaciones se van a estar beneficiando de tener esta ayuda, ¿no? Es una ayuda, es un personal extra con el cual no contaban. Al mismo tiempo, los adolescentes se mantienen ocupados y se mantienen también aprendiendo en carreras que sean de interés. Because that's the other thing, like they need to do stuff that they like, they enjoy. Because because if you don't, you put me to do something like some science or stuff like I don't really care about. They are not gonna be as productive, and I would say even as not well behaved, but what I'm not even focused on that. That should be hard on the kid and also in the business, because there is such a disconnection right there. So
especially from that young age, like you don't wanna. If I were a parent, I don't wanna set it all like, oh, you have to work.
Yeah.
It's work, but at the same time, he's learning about some other expertise. They have something very good in here. Is like you are kind of like developing, social intelligence. We talk about in here a lot of common sense. When situations happen. Learns about work and work culture. Like this, there is so many that goes behind just getting a job.
And talking about job, is there any compensation about when you do? Because let me tell you, hey, teens, they can get really excited when you said, I remember I have a little cousin that my uncle used to say, hey, you help me wash the car and you get $15
Definitely.
$15 an hour, and you get super excited. And you think about it, you're already connecting, and that process of getting involved with the system itself and getting used to take responsibility. So is there any compensation compensation?
Absolutely. Yes, our students are paid $13 an hour, and they can work up to 25 hours a week for 6 to 8 weeks each summer. One thing that I really love about this program is that it pairs perfectly with Goodwill's mission to remove barriers to employment and also creates employment opportunities in the community. So, but yes, students are paid. In addition to that, our students receive one-on-one support from their job coaches. So they have access to banking. They're learning financial literacy skills. They're getting workforce development training, and so on. And even our businesses, they have a job coach assigned to them as well. We do all the work up front. We recruit the students. We onboard them. We train them with 8 hours of employability training before they even begin the program. So the businesses can just focus on the mentorship because we're taking care of payroll. We're taking care of all the administrative work up front so that they can focus on that mentorship piece and just expose our students to their industry. And yeah.
And in that way, they build their professional network as well. You know,
Absolutely.
if you get a job this summer, you might reach back again like next summer or 2 summers ahead. Who knows? Very nice.
Very nice. Let's talk about you guys a little bit. So, Marla, what's your role within Goodwill?
Yes, I'm the senior manager of internships for Goodwill, so I also work with a very similar program in Duval County, as well as a civic engagement program that we have in Duval County here as well.
Very, very nice. And Sharday, I think you being a little longer with, especially with this program.
Yes, so I've been with Teens Work of Alachua since the beginning of 2023, and I am the program manager now. So I started as a job coach, and I've been managing the program for over a year now, and about a year and a half. But it's been really awesome. It's a really great program to get involved in. We love working with our students and family. We see so much growth with them, summer after summer. We also host a fall leadership program as well, and the growth and confidence and public speaking skills and just leadership skills that we see within our students enrolled in that program has just been astronomical, and it's just really rewarding.
Have you guys received like feedback, you know, or have a conversation with parents years after or the year after their kids participate and maybe be grateful, be like, oh, you know, her, I don't know, personality change, or now she's more likable, more behaving as well. That could help bring them, you know.
Yes, absolutely. We hear from parents all the time. We have students who have been with this program every year since its inception. So we've seen them kind of graduate out, go on to college, get better and better internship opportunities each year. And yeah, it's been amazing to
And
see.
in that note, is that how you guys measure the success or impact of the program?
Yeah, we love our student and parent testimonials, but we also administer satisfaction surveys throughout the summer as well. So we have extremely high ratings in the high 90s from our students and our employers as well. They see a lot of growth in our students. They think that the program is valuable and that the students actually learn a lot.
Wow, that's so cool. And
Does
I know
Goodwill receive students from this program or not?
Yeah, absolutely. So students, we pair them with a variety of different business partners in the community, and Goodwill is an
And Goodwill
employer
is one.
as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, if a student's interested in learning more about Goodwill and maybe one day having a job like ours, then they can kind of get their foot in the door and kind of start to learn about all the different programs that we have, as well as our store operations too.
Yeah.
But we really work on
Now with a brand new store,
Yes,
you know,
with the
it's going to
brand
be a
new
different
store.
experience.
Yes, we do have a brand new store, and students will be placed there as well this summer if they're interested. Like Sharday said, we really do try to pair the students with somewhere that they want to be and somewhere that's close to their area. We know that transportation can be a barrier for a lot of students, and Goodwill's mission is to break down those barriers. So we really try to work with business partners all over the county so that a student can work somewhere that they're interested in close to home.
Perfect. That's very good.
Yeah, very nice. And I was wondering, because there is so many opportunities, right? Gainesville, well, Alachua County, I will say, has been growing tremendously in opportunities in different jobs, actually in different industries. Have you seen what's the type of inclination? What's the most common job or opportunity that a teen is seeking these days? I would say, is it technology? Is it, I don't know, something manufactured? What is it?
I think students are absolutely interested in computer skills and computer-based jobs, as well as medicine. That's another one that we get a lot of interest from students. A lot of them already know what they want to do and are excited to tell us all about their future aspirations. And a lot of times that revolves around those types of positions, as well as like law. That's another one that I think is really popular. And engineering, those sorts of things. Yeah,
Well,
and so
they're in the perfect city for it all.
yes, so wide variety of interest. Yeah.
Nice.
That's so awesome. And in that note, is there any bilingual paperwork available?
We do have some forms, yes, that are bilingual. So, and we have someone on staff who speaks Spanish as well. So we are
Ready.
Well, yes, we're ready to welcome Spanish speakers. So please don't let that be a barrier.
What about if any student or parent have a preference? You know, they might even be Americans, you know, and be like, I want my kid who is learning Spanish to practice the Spanish. Can you set them up in a company like business owners, you know?
We would love to be able to offer that, but yes, we could do that. But yeah, we would just need businesses of Spanish-speaking owners to join us, but we would love to do that.
That's a great point. That's such a good opportunity to learn on the job.
Definitely.
And how young can a teen needs to be to actually get in the program? Is there an age that you could say, no, I think that's too young, or maybe you are too old, you know?
So again, our program serves students age 14 to 18.
Okay.
If you don't yet meet that age requirement, you can still reach out to our program. We'll put you on a waiting list so that when we open up future applications, you'll be the first to receive that application.
Very, 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 very nice. So just to do like a little summary really quick in Spanish as well. En caso de que usted nos esté sintonizando en este instante, estamos compartiendo con un programa muy importante, se llama Teens Work, que básicamente le da oportunidades de trabajo, de empleo literalmente, como una especie de pasantía pagada donde el adolescente entrará a trabajar ya sea en un empleo, ¿ok? O en una organización local, tiene que ser en el condado de Alachua. Just to clarify, it's only in Alachua County, right?
Correct.
O sea, en el condado de Alachua, y básicamente a través de Goodwill, que está colaborando con Children's Source Alachua County, ellos le van a comunicar, se van a contactar con las personas que apliquen a través de la website de estas oportunidades para los teenagers. So, what's the best way to apply? Is it a website or that's a phone call?
Yeah, the best way to apply would be on the website, which is goodwillnorthfl.org under the program educations tab.
Under the education tab. I imagine that's Things Work is the title that they are going to see there.
Yes.
Perfect. We share on the group chat on our Facebook Live. There is the link directly.
Nice.
Perfect. Vamos a ver. Let's see if anyone has. If you have any questions, you can give us a call right now. And the number to call, we'll put it on the screen, and for you on the card is 352-792-6101. I am thinking in Spanish and in English at the same time. 352-792-6101, 352-792-6101. Give us a call right now, and we can give you an answer if we have the answer for it, and we can help you, through the entire process.
Jose Castillo have a question in our group chat, but I think we already answered. Is how old can the teens apply for this program? Is 14 through 18, so de 14 a los 18 años.
Exactamente. Yeah, we have a wide range of families that I bet they are looking for things to do for their kids during this summer. And you already know that, because if they are not your kids, not 14, you already heard that there is a waiting list that they can be part of in case of anyone needs it. So what type of local businesses and employers can collaborate? For example, is there any I would say job or any business that you think like this might not be a good fit for the program, or is this for all businesses?
This opportunity is pretty much for all businesses. Obviously, if there are any safety concerns or any age regulations, that might be a bit of a conversation to have. But we've had students work in theaters, marketing firms, nonprofit organizations, beauty salons, city offices, schools, and with so many more different types of organizations. So as you can see, there's a lot of different opportunities to connect and work with us. And if we didn't name something here, don't shy away. Happy to learn more about your industry and to find a way to partner to get these students introduced to that field, and so that you can pass on your expertise to the next generation.
Very nice. I am interested in learning about the data. Do you know how many teams have participated so far in the program since the very beginning?
Yes, we've had over 750 students participate since we've
Wow, that's good.
Yeah.
750 students in 4 years, right?
in 3 years.
In 3 years.
We're about to
Wow.
do our
Wow,
4th year.
that's awesome. That's pretty good, because that's like 750 leaders that you're building, like the future of the power, like I would say the manpower for employees and business owners, and who knows, there is a lot of kids discovering like their passions and their skills throughout the program. That's so
And
cool.
it brings the responsibility about money, how much it costs. Sometimes when you're a kid, everything is given by your parents that you don't know the price and the efforts and all that. With these programs, it will give you that sense, like, oh, I work for 4 weeks, 5 weeks, this is how much I have, this is what I could spend. It will create all that. Like, it's very interesting, honestly.
Absolutely, and that's one of my favorite parts of the program is students are able to open a bank account through ViStar whenever they come in for their onboarding opportunity. And for a lot of students, that's their very first bank account. And then they get to immediately start to practice using that account throughout the summer. And we provide financial education trainings along the way to help them make sure that they're managing it correctly. So we teach them how to read their pay stubs, what debit and credit mean, how to build a budget for themselves, things like that. And then they also have access to modules online where they can go on and earn badges that they can share to show that they have the knowledge in those areas.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Very nice.
And in that note, if I am a local business and I am trying to get involved with the program, right, as a local business, or even support the program, let's say in a funding way, because I don't know, my business is doing so well, so like, hey, I want to make sure
Donate to that program.
Exactly. What's the best way to do that?
The best way to do that is on our website. Again, if you go to goodwillnorthfl.org, head over to the Education Programs tab, look up Teens Work Alachua, and at the top of the page, you will see information on how to donate to our program or sponsor a student. And, as our program continues to grow and grow, we are looking for additional funding, so that would be a great way to support the program. But if you're interested in partnering with us as a work site, you can also fill out an application there as well as a business.
That's awesome.
Maravilloso.
So ya ustedes saben, si ustedes están interesados, ya sea un dueño de negocio o usted participa de alguna manera con alguna organización que quiera apoyar esta plataforma, este programa, simplemente vaya a la website, una vez más, que en español ahí, ¿cómo sería, Maffer?
Tenemos el website de ellos.
Ajá.
Es el goodwillnorthfl.org.
Así es, si vas a esa sitio web que ya...
Goodwill North, como de norte,
Exacto.
NORTHFL de Florida.org.
Ahí está, puedes aplicar, puedes donar, puedes participar y apoyar de cualquier manera posible.
Hay incluso un botoncito donde ellos tienen que dice Donate Now, como dona ahora, y tienen algunos precios establecidos si tú quieres mensuales, o también puedes one time tú elegir como tal.
Nice.
Qué felicidades, la última persona que donó para este programa fue Elizabeth Kyson, nuestra querida Elizabeth de Children's Trust of Alachua County. Ahí puso su $100, so that's good.
Qué maravilla, la verdad que sí, espectacular, espectacular. Well, this let's tap into motivation now. Do you recall any success stories of kids that they started, at the program, and now they are actually maybe starting what they tried during the program?
Absolutely. We have a ton of success stories, but one that stands out is a young lady who joined us when she was 16 years old. She was a very ambitious, confident young lady to begin with, but she wanted to get her foot in the door towards a career in the legal field. So she had big dreams of becoming a criminal law attorney and then later a judge. But she was able to be placed at a firm her first summer She came to a board meeting at the Children's Trust of Alachua County to speak on her experience and caught the attention of a local congresswoman, and was able to intern in her office the following summer. She did so many amazing things there, drafted 3 bills, one that has already been passed, and she is now interning at another congressional member in Atlanta, where she's at her dream college right now.
Wow.
Just an amazing story.
Nice.
Yay!
That's a very good story. And at the same time, part of the same program, how you can start creating your marketing, your
Absolutely.
networking.
Yes.
Right. Nice.
That's so good. La verdad que I am very, very proud, of what you guys are doing, what Children's Trust is doing, what the Alachua County is doing, because I've been to only one meeting, the one meeting where it was the Alachua County Commissioner's meeting probably, and I heard about this program, there, and it was a coincidence probably that this lady that came just to give thanks to Children's Trust and what they were doing with this program and other programs, and I'm thinking like, wow, I mean, look at all these stories, and some days you don't hear like stories like that. It's always bad news here and there, left to right to left, and then you go to this place that was my only time that I went, and I was surprised, like wow, like she was almost the impact. She was almost crying, like giving thanks, like wow, thank you for funding this program, thank you for making it happen, because of that I changed the path, my path, and now the path all my kids and my family. And I think this lady graduated as a nurse somehow, because she got closer to health through the program when it appeared to be impossible before, so for some people sometimes they don't have the resources or the capabilities or even the opportunities to tap into certain industries that these programs, that's what it does for them, the program. So I want to congratulate you both for coming here, for making it happen, for being at the front line, and supporting the program. So I want to ask you and go back to also Goodwill. Let's talk about Goodwill a little bit. We got to shout out Goodwill for this, right? Because you guys are right there making it happen here. So let's explain a little bit about Goodwill. We have a lot of Latinos, a lot of Latin American, friends that they are moving to Gainesville from other places, and they are finding about Goodwill. What is Goodwill about? Because Goodwill es buena voluntad,
Yes.
básicamente. Goodwill is a beautiful word in Spanish, just so you know. It's goodwill, right? So what is a Goodwill about?
Yeah, so Goodwill is more than just a thrift store, which I think is what a lot of people think. So people can bring their gently used items in, and then those items are sold to the community for a reasonable price. And the funds from that go to help support programs like ours that we're running here with Teens Work Alachua. And Goodwill really is a place for the community. We just opened up our new store that has a very big career center in there, and people can come in and they can learn more about different opportunities for themselves. And this stretches beyond the youth, so their parents and families can come into that career center as well and get help with their own career journey. And Goodwill, like we said, is all about breaking down barriers to employment. So whether it's education that they need, or if it's just help, writing the resume, cover letters, finding the job opportunities, whatever it is, Goodwill's there to support the community in those endeavors. We want to see the student as well as the whole family grow and succeed. And that's really what Goodwill is all about.
When it comes to the store, you guys also have the site for donations, right? Donation box and all that. Does that go inside of the store to be sold, or you guys donate it to some other institutions?
Yeah, so those items that are donated through our donation drive-through go into the store to be sold back to the community at a low price, so people can come in and they can get some good deals on clothes, home goods, and things like that. And they can feel good about it because they know that they're supporting programs in the community that are giving back to everyone to make sure that everyone has opportunities. So yeah, those donations are put to good use. And when people bring in their gently used items and when people shop at our stores, it really just helps support these missions.
Definitely.
That is awesome. Y es bueno traducir eso. Just to translate a little bit what...
Mira, Goodwill, lo que pasa es que es una tienda que mucha gente conoce nada más como si fuera un thrift store. Que un thrift store es una tienda de ropa de segunda segunda mano, ¿ok?
Exacto.
Que ya alguien ha usado, va y las vende en buenas condiciones. Claramente no pueden estar rotas, no pueden estar en sucias, tienen que estar en buenas condiciones y tú puedes ir, entregarlas y que te den cierto dinero por eso, remunerarte o simplemente donarlas y que ellos las vendan después adentro. Pero lo que ya mencioné es que hay mucha gente que nada más los conoce por eso, pero fíjate todas las misiones que ellos llevan alrededor, como tal, tienen un career center, te ayudan a preparar tus resúmenes para la búsqueda de trabajo.
Oh, wow.
Tienen este tipo de eventos como el Teen Wars, o hacen bastantes cosas para romper barreras en cuanto a con la misma sociedad, que la misión principal es el romper la barrera en el acceso al clothing, ¿sabes?
Entonces tienen un centro de carrera. So, what are you guys right now like having opportunities for people that they are seeking to be employed?
Yeah, absolutely. So we have some career specialists there in the center, and so people can come in and they can talk with them about next steps, what they need to do, talk about opportunities. We also have a training room, which is unique. So if a business is interested in hosting trainings for their employees or people in the community, they can use that space for free because we're all about education. So that's something that we want to provide to the community. And we can also host job fairs on behalf of businesses. So if you're an employer out there and you're looking to really recruit and hire a bunch of people, you're welcome to use our space for a job fair. Just get in touch with us and we can help set that up.
Wonderful, mira, very nice.
Yeah, no.
Tienen espacios que proveen a la comunidad de gratis para cualquier tipo de evento educativo o si eres una compañía que estás buscando reclutar, ellos te pueden ayudar también.
Is there any requirement like for example, sometimes a part of our audience they don't speak English, for example, is there other jobs that you don't really have to speak English or that's a requirement?
So the opportunities there are a wide variety of opportunities, and it's really individualized to help whenever people come in.
Yeah.
So it would be finding an opportunity that's best for that specific person.
That maybe you don't need the language that much, no customer service.
Exactly. Sometimes like supermarkets, they don't, they don't necessarily, you're moving stuff or you just need to understand what it is and you have certain, that's why I asked, because the audience asks all the time through the app, hey, we're looking for this, we're looking for that. My cousin just got here, is looking for a job.
There is a lot of opportunities.
That's good to know. But just to summary, once again, in case you are just tuning in, we are talking with Sade. And by the way, what a very beautiful name.
Yes.
Very unique. My name is unique, but it's not beautiful, so I'll stay with unique only. So Sade and Marla, they are here from Goodwill. They are collaborating and partnering with Children's Trust of Alachua County in this incredible program that is called Teens Work, and they are actually giving opportunities to teens and their families to actually get a job, which is going to be temporary during the summer, obviously, but also it's going to help them find that passion, that next level in that skill, but also opportunity for business owners that need help in offices, in different fields, right? So we've been talking about incentive. We've been talking about how old you need to be for 14th, right? 14 years old until 18 years old. So 4 years range right there. That's the teens that we are looking for right now. And obviously, let's talk about something that we haven't mentioned, and is the attitude in the teen. Okay, sometimes, because we know, and this is very important, we know how difficult that age can be. Sade, you just got ready for this. I said, let's talk about that, and she just got ready. Because it's true. I don't have teens. Obviously, I have my two daughters. They are too little yet, but even
soon to be teen. Get ready.
Get out. But let me tell you, sometimes even with 6-year-old, they can be difficult. I can only imagine with a teen.
Sassy.
Yeah, and and the drama and the thing. So let's talk about the attitude that I would say businesses and organizations are looking for. Because, for example, if you are looking for a team to work as supporting like human society or a nonprofit, ex nonprofit, you need the right attitude to do that, right? You want someone that smiles, that is willing to help in certain events and things. So what's the attitude and the qualities like as a person that this team need to have, in case we have parents already ready to make a phone call? you need to check if your teen has the right attitude. Let's talk about this.
Definitely.
Let's talk about this for a second.
Well, I will say that the majority of our students who enroll in our program are eager to work. So they come in, they're ready to get to work, they're ready to earn money. But again, through our application process and also during our interview process, we really get to know our students. We learn more about their interests so that we can pair them with businesses in fields that they're actually interested in. So I think that kind of alleviates some of the problem because they're actually wanting to work, they're actually wanting to go to this place and learn these skills. But we also offer a lot of training to our students as well. So we're teaching them how to be professional, how to communicate effectively, how to structure emails in the most professional way possible, and so on. So we've actually been able to, avoid a lot of behavioral issues, again, because, the program, it's open to students from all different backgrounds and skill levels. But again, we provide a lot of skill training and workforce development so that, our students can gain those skills. But yeah.
Is that a way, for example, I am going to use myself as an example. Let's say we got someone here, like a teen, and we see maybe he or she is not a right fit for this job for certain reasons. We are dealing with personal all the time. We are out and about with the community. You need not a special, but you need a certain, skills to do that. And maybe you say I think you're a great, have great potential, but maybe not for this job. Is there a way that we can probably move that person to a different, a different task?
Yeah, absolutely. And one thing I think that is so amazing about this program is the job coach that gets paired with every student in business. So that job coach acts as liaison between the student and business to make sure that everybody is getting what they need out of the partnership. Make sure it's a place where the student's going to be learning and growing and receiving opportunities, but also to make sure that the business is getting what they need out of it as well. That, they have a student who's being productive in their environment, not causing distractions to the workplace and things like that. And this program's really about career exploration. So maybe a student does come in and you're like, this might not be quite the right fit. Everyone's given it a good try. The student's interested in something else. That's okay too. It's all about learning and growing. And sometimes what we learn is that that's not for us, and that's okay too.
Exactly.
And so there's definitely opportunity, and that's why it's so important for us to have so many different businesses on board, so that if we do come across that type of situation, we have spots to move.
And it probably everyone gets held accountable. What if it is the other way around? The student saying hey, I got this job in here, but I'm not doing what they say I was going to do, or this is not the right place. Get the relocation. That's good.
So that's very nice that coaching is for both, for the student and also the business needs to be supervised, obviously under the coach, and assuming that it's gonna be in constantly connection and conversation. That's very nice.
Yes.
That's very nice. Thank you so much for answering all of our questions. Is there anything that we are missing that we haven't tapped into related to things work?
Not really.
No?
I don't think so. I think one thing we have missed is we didn't give out the phone number. So earlier I know that we gave out the website, but if anyone is interested in calling and kind of just talking it out over the phone before you apply, that's okay too. And the phone number is 904-606-5178. That's 904-606-5178. And we also have an email address too. So if you're not ready to just jump right in, I want to have some questions there. And that's TWA, so the acronym for the program, TWA @goodwillnorthfl.org.
El phone number es 904-606-5178.
5178.
904-606-5178. Si usted tiene alguna pregunta sobre el programa y no está seguro todavía de mandar la aplicación.
Qué maravilla. Ladies and gentlemen, it was Sharde and Marla from Goodwill here at the morning show promoting the Teens Work wonderful program in partnership with Children's Trust of Alachua County. Thank you both.
Thank you.
It's been a wonderful conversation regarding this program.
We would love to have you guys back when the summer finished, so you guys can give us kind of like a follow-up, you know, how everything went this year and all that. That would be great.
How awesome. Wow, thank you so much again.
Thank you.
Y a ustedes, señoras y señores, gracias por la sintonía, el cariño y la preferencia. Claro que sí.
Nos vemos mañana.
Óigame, desde la casa de los latinos. Chao, chao.
En Gainesville, Florida, la casa de los latinos.
lo que les he hecho en mi camioneta? Esto es tu culpa.
Yo estaba primero saliendo y usted me chocó a mí.
No.
Fuiste tú.
Yo voy a llamar ahora mismo a Jeffrey Melton, mi abogado.
Jeffrey, mi esposo, llámalo.
Meldon Law habla Jeffrey.
Una mujer loca aquí. Me acaba de tocar la camioneta.
Jeffrey, honey.
¿Un cliente nuevo? Sí, pero un poco complicado.
Saludos mis hermanos latinos, soy Gilberto Santa Rosa y los invito a sintonizar Tu Fiesta Radio.
Hola, ¿qué tal? It's your girl Becky G. Los quiero mucho.
Soy Camilo. Tú sabes cómo va, te habla Nicky Jam.
Hola, soy Shakira.
Dímelo. Raúl Alejandro. Nosotros somos el grupo Manana.
Soy Melina León. Sintoniza en Tu Fiesta Radio.
Hola, ¿qué tal amigos? Yo soy Juanes.
Somos Flor del Tabaco y los invitamos a sintonizar Tu Fiesta Radio.
La variedad 24/7.
Tu Fiesta Radio, celebrando nuestra música, la casa de los latinos, en Gainesville, Florida, 95.7. Tu Fiesta Radio.
We're the Martin family, and we've been members of Campus USA since 1998.
It's very important to have a personal relationship with anyone you're doing business with. They don't try to guide you in another direction when they know who you are and what you're trying to do.
I think they give a lot of people a chance that other financial institutions would not.
Everyone, helps you. Make sure you have what you need, exactly what you want, in the way that you want it.
I don't feel like a customer at campus. I feel like I'm a member of their family.